Hello guys, you're welcome to Star's Kitchen, and as always thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to be making Ise here in Star's Kitchen, but first let me give you a little bit of its origin. Ise is a spicy stew traditionally prepared by the Igbo people of southeastern Nigeria. Literally means goat head. Ise is a rich traditional delicacy that originated from the southeastern part of Nigeria. As the name implies, goat head is the principal ingredient for Ise. Other local spices used in preparing this delicacy include ihu, which is also known as calabash nutmeg, edible potash, palm oil, onions, fresh peppers, and so on. You also have utazi leaf, Ugba, and other items which I will indicate in the description box below. This meat is served during traditional gatherings in Igbo land. This meat sauce has become so popular that it has won the hearts of people from other ethnic groups and therefore considered a national delicacy. Indeed, there are no bar of repute in Nigeria that does not have this delicacy on its menu. This delicacy is typically served in wooden mortars and best accompanied with fresh raffia palm wine. Alright guys, that's all we can take on the origin of Ise. Now let's get into it. Firstly, you want to wash your meat, that's your goat head, properly. Make sure it's all clean. The tongue, wash with some warm water, have it scraped, add some salt, some seasoning cubes and onions, and cover to cook. You want the water, the meat stock, not too much because we're not going to be using lots of it. We want it really thick when this is done. I want our meat completely cooked and very soft. This is our Ugba. You buy from the market wherever you are. Just bring it to a boil for like 3 minutes so that we'll get rid of the fermented process that was already on. Our uziza leaves, I have 10 leaves of uziza, so that will be better for you to properly know what you need. Uziza leaves, I'm going to pound 8 of them and chop the other 2, which you see later. So I have my potash. What I pounded in my mortar was my uziza leaf, 10 pieces of uziza leaves, 3 or 4 seeds of your ihu, that's your calabash nutmeg, roasted then peeled, and also some pepper depending on how you can take. Just have this pounded completely in the mortar to a very smooth paste as you can get it to. Have your potash, 1 whole, not too big, medium size is just fine. Melt it in a cup of water, that's 250 ml of water, and you're going to filter this into an empty pot just like you saw me did here, and pour in a cup of palm oil, very good palm oil, 250 ml is just fine. If you don't want too much sauce, you can reduce your filtered your potash to maybe half cup depending on what I needed the sauce because I was going to add some yams alongside to it. All right, so I did just that. The moment you pour in your palm oil, start to stir it in gently. If you think you're not so sure of the measurement, keep stirring it in with your spatula until it thickens. Okay, this take a while, so don't freak out when you're doing it and it's not coming up like you wanted. All right, so there's always a first time. Just have the faith, keep stirring. So if you've done that for like say 10 minutes and doesn't turn, maybe add a little bit more potash or add a little bit more oil. Before you do it 2 or 3 times, you will get it, don't worry. So when you have that completely turned, you're going to add in your Ugba, your pounded peppers and uziza leaf, your chopped uziza leaf. I added mine at the same time because I wanted the oat mixed in. If you don't want that, you can just sprinkle that in later. Add your salt, some salt. Add just one cube of your seasoning, 1 cube of your seasoning choice. Okay, your leaves, and that's it. You stir it all together and you pour in your cooked goat head. All right, so you see the stock we had was very little. So after mixing all that properly, I just brought mine to I can say boil. I just put it on the burner just to warm it up just a little bit because you don't want to cook this. It will turn back, your potash will turn back and become watery. You don't want that. So just heat it up a little just so it's warm, when you eat it. And that's it. Serve it in your wooden mortar And just like you see me do now, it's pretty simple. I mean, like, if you have everything ready, it doesn't take up to 30 minutes to cook this. All right, say 30 minutes depending on you, maybe the kind of good meat you had. So I had some onions sliced into this ring shape, and I'm just going to put on top. At this point, if you had your uziza leaf sliced, the one like I added in mine, if you didn't want to add that in the first place, you can just put it here now for decoration purposes, and it gives it a wonderful taste. And that's it. So I pounded 8 uziza leaves and I chopped 2 uziza leaves. All right, so that's it. That is it. The rest of the ingredients, the list, you will have it down below. Thank you so much for watching, and share this video, drop your comment, let us know how you're stunned at if you try this out. We love you, and bye for now.